In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 21st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Brooklyn Nets versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in the midst of a challenging West Coast trip, with their next destination being Los Angeles, where they are scheduled to take on the Clippers this coming Sunday. A glimmer of optimism emerged for the Nets after they secured a significant victory against the Lakers on Friday night, effectively putting an end to their 4-game losing streak. Despite this much-needed triumph, the team's recent overall performance has been lackluster, as evidenced by a less-than-stellar record of 2-8 in their last 10 games. On the flip side, their upcoming opponents, the Clippers, boast a more impressive record of 26 wins and 14 losses, further solidified by an 8-2 standing in their last 10 matchups. The struggles for the Brooklyn Nets have been particularly evident in their recent encounters, where they have suffered defeats in 14 of their last 18 games. However, a ray of hope emerged with their convincing 130-112 road triumph against the Lakers, breaking the 4-game losing streak. Noteworthy individual performances included Nicholas Claxton's stellar display, amassing 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 blocks, leading the starting lineup. Cam Thomas made a significant impact off the bench, contributing 33 points while showcasing impressive shooting accuracy at 13 of 18. As a cohesive unit, the Nets demonstrated efficiency with a 52% field goal conversion and 19 successful three-pointers out of 47 attempts. Despite a slow start, their remarkable second-half comeback saw them outscore their opponents 68-44. In contrast, the Los Angeles Clippers have been enjoying an excellent run of form, securing victories in 9 of their last 11 games. Their recent triumph included a commanding 128-117 win at home against the Thunder, with Paul George spearheading the effort, tallying 38 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Clippers showcased exceptional shooting accuracy with a 54% field goal percentage and connecting on 20 of 43 three-point attempts. A strong performance in the third quarter allowed them to establish a 13-point lead, ultimately securing a solid home victory. Looking forward, the Clippers are gearing up to face the Lakers, Raptors, and Celtics in upcoming matchups. Despite facing a setback with Ivica Zubac ruled out, the Clippers maintain their status as the superior team in better overall form. The home advantage further amplifies their favoritism, particularly as they prepare to face the defensively struggling Nets, especially in three-point defense. The absence of Simmons presents additional challenges for the Nets, affecting both offensive efficiency and their ability to defend against the dynamic wing players of the Clippers, including George, Harden, and Leonard. Although the Nets enjoy the benefit of playing in the same location for the second time in 3 nights, their defensive deficiencies pose a significant challenge against the potent offense of the Clippers. Approaching the upcoming Sunday game, the Los Angeles Clippers come into the matchup with a sense of freshness, having enjoyed a 4-day break since their last victory over the Thunder. This respite is particularly advantageous for their veteran lineup, featuring several players over 30 who play pivotal roles for the team. The Clippers are poised to exploit the weaknesses of the Nets, notably their 23rd rank in NBA three-point defense, as they go up against the league's top-rated three-point shooting team. The absence of Simmons further complicates the defensive efforts of the Nets against the dual-threat wings of the Clippers. While the Nets may have the advantage of playing consecutively in the same location, their ongoing defensive struggles may prove insurmountable against the formidable offense of the Clippers. In their recent clash against the Lakers, Brooklyn showcased an impressive surge in the third quarter, securing a convincing 130-112 victory. However, their overall performance remains inconsistent, marked by 14 losses in the last 18 games. Despite the positive outcome against the Lakers, lingering doubts persist regarding the Nets' ability to maintain momentum. In contrast, the Clippers, well rested after a 5-day NBA break anticipate another stellar performance from their star player, Paul George. With a recent track record of 9 wins in 11 games, the Clippers emerge as the more reliable and consistent team. Consequently, the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Delving into the statistical aspect, the Clippers currently occupy the 9th spot in the NBA in scoring offense for the season. Notably, they claim the top position in three-point offense, a significant strength that aligns with the Nets' weakness as they find themselves in the 23rd position in three-point defense. Despite both teams exhibiting a below-average pace of play, they excel in protecting the basketball. Considering these factors, the expectation is for both teams to enjoy ample offensive possessions. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat vs. Orlando Magic. The upcoming clash between the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic promises an exciting divisional battle on Sunday evening. The Heat, with a current record of 24-18 and a not-so-impressive 19-22-1 against the spread, are facing off against the Magic, who stand at 22-20 with a more favorable ATS record of 27-15. The season series is currently led by the Heat with a 2-0 advantage. In their recent outings, the Heat suffered a home defeat against the Hawks, while the Magic experienced a setback at home against the 76ers. The Miami Heat, amidst a generally decent performance with 4 wins in their last 7 games, find themselves aiming to steer clear of a third consecutive defeat after a narrow 109-108 loss to the Hawks. Notable contributions came from Jimmy Butler and Tyler Herro, both scoring 25 points each, while Bam Adebayo added 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. Despite shooting 46% from the field and 12 of 31 from beyond the arc, the Heat faltered in the final moments, allowing the Hawks to secure the win. Looking ahead, the Heat are set to face the Grizzlies and Celtics after this matchup. Contrastingly, the Orlando Magic are grappling with a slump, having lost 8 of their last 11 games. Seeking redemption after a 124-109 defeat to the 76ers, the Magic saw Wendell Carter Jr. lead with 25 points and 11 rebounds. However, the team struggled to contain the 76ers early on and faced a 36-point onslaught in the second quarter, ultimately losing by double digits at home. Looking ahead, the Magic are scheduled to take on the Cavs, Grizzlies, and Suns following this matchup. As the game approaches, the Heat remain without James Jacques Jr., while the Magic continue to miss Gary Harris, with Franz Wagner listed as questionable. The recent performance trend favors the Heat, who have won 3 of their last 5 games, whereas the struggling Magic have dropped 5 of their last 6, including 2 of their last 3 home games. Adding to the Heat's advantage is their robust defense, holding opponents to 109 or fewer points in 4 of their last 5 games. This poses a challenge for the Magic, who are mired in a scoring slump, recording 104 or fewer points in 4 of their last 5 games. The Heat have demonstrated dominance over the Magic this season, winning by 9 points in their first meeting and 3 points in the second. Despite the Magic being labeled as underdogs at home in this closely contested matchup, the disciplined approach of the Miami team and their ability to disrupt opposing offenses suggest they may frustrate the youthful Magic squad. Additionally, Orlando's reliance on offensive rebounds and second chance points might be thwarted by the formidable Miami defense. While the current form of the Miami Heat may not be entirely convincing, especially without James Jacques, their opponents, the Orlando Magic, are on a losing streak, no longer covering spreads as effectively. The Heat, motivated by their recent loss, boast an impressive track record against the Magic, winning 8 of their last 10 meetings. Hence, the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In their previous encounter, the teams failed to surpass the 200-point mark, indicating a low-scoring affair. This trend is expected to continue, given Miami's deliberate pace and defensive prowess. Orlando, too, has been sturdy around the perimeter, denying open looks from deep. With the Heat's offensive strategy heavily reliant on three-pointers, Orlando aims to disrupt their momentum and force them into contested jumpers. Despite Miami's recent victories, they have struggled to breach 108 points in 4 of their last 5 games. Conversely, the Magic, known for their defensive strength, rank 4th in defensive rating, further supporting the expectation of a low-scoring match. Moreover, Orlando's recent offensive struggles, averaging only 101 points in their last 5 games and shooting poorly from three-point range at 34%, align with the historical meetings against the Heat, where they managed only 106 and 96 points. The under has prevailed in 4 of the Magic's last 5 home games. Anticipating a slow-paced game with a clash of defensive strengths, we predict the scoring to be limited, making under the projected total our comprehensive full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Washington Wizards. The upcoming clash on the basketball court features an intriguing interconference matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Washington Wizards. The defending champions find themselves away from home, navigating their way through the nation's capital as they prepare to face the Wizards on a Sunday evening. Denver arrives with momentum from a hard-fought 102-100 road victory against Boston in their recent Friday night game, surpassing expectations as a 7-point underdog. Meanwhile, the Wizards engaged in a home contest against San Antonio on Saturday night, marking the first of a back-to-back set. Their previous game saw them succumb to a 113-109 defeat on the road against the Knicks, where they managed to cover the spread as a 12-point underdog. In terms of their head-to-head regular season history, the Nuggets hold a 57-41 advantage, having secured victories in the last 4 meetings, including a convincing 118-104 road win on March 22, 2023. The Denver Nuggets entered this matchup in a relatively positive state, having won 6 of their last 9 games overall. Their confidence receives a considerable boost following their thrilling 102-100 road triumph over the Celtics, spearheaded by Jamal Murray's impressive performance of 35 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Nikola Jokic contributed significantly with 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, while Michael Porter Jr. added 13 points. Despite shooting 51% from the field and 8 of 31 from beyond the arc, the Nuggets' victory against the Celtics showcased their defensive prowess. After trailing for most of the first half, they tightened their defensive grip, limiting the Celtics to just 2 points in the final 450, thereby snapping Boston's 20-game home win streak. The Nuggets' next challenge awaits them against the Pacers. On the flip side, the Washington Wizards find themselves in a challenging stretch, having suffered defeats in 9 of their last 10 games. Seeking to break a 3-game losing streak, they fell short against the Spurs in a close 131-127 loss. Marvin Bagley led the team with 21 points and 12 rebounds, supported by Denny Avdija, Jordan Poole, and Corey Kispert, each scoring 16 points. Tyus Jones contributed 13 points and 6 assists. Despite shooting 47% from the field and 9 of 29 from beyond the arc, the Wizards appeared to be in control with a 12-point lead midway through the fourth quarter. However, a late-game collapse, being outscored by 22-6 in the final 443, led to yet another disappointing home defeat. While the Nuggets have not been in peak form recently, they carry confidence from handing the Celtics their first home loss of the season. Conversely, the Wizards face significant challenges, evident in their recent collapse against the struggling Spurs. The Nuggets possess the potential to dominate, but caution is advised, considering the potential for a letdown after the significant victory over the Celtics, marking their first win in Boston. With this being the Nuggets' 3rd consecutive road game and an unusual East Coast start time, factors that could impact their performance, the Wizards, currently 3-2-1 against the spread in their last 6 games, may prove resilient as underdogs. Hence, the Washington Wizards to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In terms of total points, Denver has stayed under the total in 25 of their 43 games, with 1 push this season leading up to Saturday's action. The Nuggets, ranked 4th in the league in turnovers, commit an average of 12.6 possessions per game. Furthermore, they operate at a slower pace, ranking 29th in the league with 97.1 possessions per night. On the other hand, the Wizards have gone over the total in 21 of their 40 games this season entering Saturday's contest. They rank 15th in turnovers, committing 13.6 per game, and lead the league in pace with 103.2 possessions per game. Anticipate Denver exploiting Washington's vulnerable defense, contributing to a higher scoring game. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.